Tonight on NewsCenter, we take to the streets to talk to students about stress on campus. The girls' soccer team plays against Southeast Missouri. An author tells a haunting story of a murder in Kentucky. And MSU allowed students and teachers to learn some new writing skills at the Moorhead Writing Project. All of this and more tonight on NewsCenter.
Good evening and welcome to NewsCenter. I'm Eden Jordan.
And I'm Stephen Banks.
Here's what's making headlines for October 17th, 2019. The Toyota plant in Georgetown is looking to add on to its workforce, which already features 8,000 employees. The car manufacturer is looking to hire 400 new workers to help with the demand of making new models. The Kentucky Toyota Motor Manufacturing president, Susan Elkington, put out a statement saying the wages start out at $18 an hour, but there are also opportunities to earn more. The company is also offering a signing bonus of $500. There are also benefits available such as on-site daycare and paid vacation. These job openings come in response to Toyota adding 400 employees to its Princeton branch in Indiana.
A car crash in Lexington has sent 2 people to the hospital. The accident occurred Monday morning in Georgetown Road. Lexington police report that one car was heading southbound when it collided with another vehicle. The road was closed for an hour while officials tended the scene.
More people are supporting President Trump's impeachment and removal from office. The number of American support has increased by 7% over the past 4 months. Democrats are looking into Trump's request that a foreign leader inspected a political opponent. From October 1st to 3rd, a new Gallup poll showed that 52% of Americans support Trump's impeachment, while 46% oppose. That number increased by 7% since June. As American support increases, Democrats continue the investigation of Trump's call with the Ukrainian presidents to investigate Vice President Joe Biden and his son, Hunter Biden. Gallup found that Trump's approval rate remained unchanged since September. The poll conducted that 39% of Americans agree with the job Trump is doing, while 57% disagree.
A DeMossville father and his 2 children were found after a barn fire occurred late Sunday evening. Police identified the father as Carl Grizovicu, along with his 9-year-old and 7-year-old daughters, whose identities have not been released at this time. The county's coroner office will be examining the victims to determine the cause of the death. The Campbell County Fire Investigation Team at Kentucky State Police are currently investigating the cause of the fire.
Midterms have passed and student stress is at an all-time high. NewsCenter took to the streets to talk to students about what's been stressing them out and how they deal with it.
I guess definitely being a craft student, it's been a big change, like to quickly move from high school to college. So the big difference I noticed is like professors don't remind you when you have work like a high school teacher does.
I try not to think about the stress, I really try, but it keeps on overpowering me. And the schoolwork be really stressful. And like my sleep schedule is really messed up because of this.
A big thing for me is self-doubt. I always self-doubt myself and I think, okay, well, I did bad on this assignment, so more likely than not, I'm going to do bad on the rest of them. Like, why am I still trying? Things like that.
A whole lot of stress. Overdue assignments, a lot of them.
I don't really know how to describe it. It's just kind of general stress about everything, to be honest.
Well, if not going to the gym counts, I feel like I haven't been active enough. Besides walking to classes, that's about all the exercise I get.
So I have a planner and I keep all my stuff in a planner. Then I also have a whiteboard that has like all my sorority stuff, my school stuff, and my personal stuff all in different colors so that I can keep track of everything.
I try to do my work before I do anything else. I listen to music all the time.
And also my friends, like having them with me to like talk me through it so I don't freak out because they've had the experience. So
I try not to take things on by myself because I know that I can't just rely on myself. It's okay to ask for help and it's okay to talk to other people and everything.
Make sure your work's a priority. You can have fun, but at least do your work right after your classes so you have all afternoon to do whatever.
Just pushing through it and remembering that it's not impossible. Everybody else here is doing it, so I shouldn't make myself out to be like a victim of school. So I'm like, oh, just keep going and trying and everything will be okay. So
Now let's check in with Alyssa Williams for a preview of this week's weather update.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I'm so excited to be back after fall break. I hope you guys had a great break.
Yes,
It was
thank
really
you.
good.
Yeah, same. So this week we're looking forward to varying weather. So of course we've experienced some colder temperatures as of now, but leading into this weekend it's going to get a little warmer, as in like the 70s warm. So that's perfect for the homecoming festivities that are going to happen this weekend. And I'm so excited for homecoming. Are you guys excited for homecoming?
Oh yeah, I'm looking more forward to the game.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward to the tailgate food and all of that fun stuff.
Definitely.
Yes, so super excited for that, and super excited for the weather to warm up. Even though it's spooky season, fall season, 70s, 60s is perfect for me. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Alyssa. When we get back, we have an interview with the producer of the newest show on MSU TV, James Literal.
Are you interested in becoming a service dog sitter or handler? 4 Paws for Ability at MSU allows members to get involved with the Service Dog Association. During your membership, you could help future service dogs get used to a public setting and get accustomed to staying on the clock in a home environment. For more information, follow MSU 4 Paws or email msusda@outlook.com.
Welcome back. I'm here with James Literal. Thanks for joining us, James.
Oh, no problem.
So tell me about the new show you're producing.
So the show is called Absolute Tunage, and it's kind of like a mockumentary style show based like The Office and Parks and Rec. And what it is 2 guys attempting to produce a music video show.
What was the inspiration for the show? I know you said The Office.
Yeah, so I'm a really big fan of The Office and Parks and Recreation, but the show wasn't actually my idea to start with. So for Morehead State Television, it's usually like they usually have a music video show, but it's in front of a green screen. They play a video and then talk about it. But my co-host, Michael, he had the idea to make it mockumentary style, and I thought it seemed like a good idea, so that's what we ran with.
So you needed to add some more comedy to
Yeah.
your music.
Yeah, the comedy is a lot of fun to do.
Definitely. What is the ultimate goal for your show?
We're really just having a lot of fun with it. Like, we're trying not to take ourselves too serious. I mean, obviously, we're taking the show itself serious. You know, we're really trying. But, you know, it's just a really fun show. Not really much of a goal other than to have fun with it.
Can we get a sneak preview of maybe what the first episode might hold?
So the first episode is just us kind of fumbling around the NewsCenter office trying to figure out what the show actually is. We're kind of not sure what we're doing, so we're just trying to figure it out as we go along.
I knew there was some more music scripts laying around than we were used to seeing in this office.
Oh.
So when exactly is your show playing on the station?
So it goes up on Fridays on msutv.net, and new episodes are also up every Friday on MSU Channel 85. So they go up on the same day.
Awesome. And do they usually get uploaded onto YouTube in the same day?
Yeah, so we actually have to make a special version for YouTube to comply with copyright standards. So for the one on MSU Channel 85, you'll get the full show where it plays the music videos. But since we don't own any of the videos, we have to do an edited version for YouTube.
Gotcha.
But there is a YouTube version.
We'll just have to do a little research while we watch.
Yeah, you get a little snippet of the song, but you don't get the whole song, sadly.
Great. Well, we're excited to see it. Thank you so
thank
much
you.
for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
When we come back, we'll have your weather preview.
Are you interested in pursuing a bachelor's degree in traditional music? Check out the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music, located behind Pasquale's across from the Railway Museum. At the KCTM, you'll find friendly students and staff. The KCTM even offers international trips during the summer. If you're interested, call 606-783-9001.
We don't care where you are from. We support you. We need you. We love you. In Morehead State University, we major in diversity.
We need you. We love you.
Good evening, Morehead. I'm Alyssa Williams, and here's your forecast for October 17th, 2019, and the week ahead. So current conditions in Morehead, it's 56 degrees outside. We've got clear and beautiful skies, so the sun is going to keep our day a little bit warmer. The humidity for today is 45%, and then we have low winds of 7 miles per hour. The temperature map shows that across the state, we've got varying degrees of 50s to 60s. As you can see in the lower part of the state, in Paducah especially, it's going to be 61 degrees. Bowling Green, it's going to be 60. Moving on to Louisville, it's also 60 degrees, and in Frankfort, Lexington, it's a little lower, 59 degrees. Moving to the southern part of the state, it's 57. And then Morehead, of course, it's the coldest out of the different places in the state with 56 degrees outside. In Ashland, it's just a degree higher, 57. So tonight's forecast, we've got clear skies. It's going to be a little colder tonight with 36 degrees outside, so make sure to bundle up and stay warm out there. We've got low chances of rain. There's no rain in our forecast tonight. The sunset will take place tonight at 6:53 p.m. Tomorrow's forecast for Morehead, we've got clear and beautiful skies again outside. It's going to be a little warmer tomorrow, 64 degrees, perfect fall weather for me. The sunrise will take place a little later at 7:45 a.m. So for Morehead's 7-day forecast, of course, today, again, it's 56 degrees outside, no chance of rain tonight. Low temperatures will be 36 tonight. Tomorrow, it's going to be a lot warmer for 64 degrees outside, another clear and beautiful day with 39 degrees being our low point. For Saturday, it's going to be warm outside with 71 degrees, perfect weather for homecoming. We've got a great forecast this weekend, again 73 degrees on Sunday. It's going to be a little cloudy that day as well, a low of 52 degrees outside. Moving into Monday, we expect some rain, a 40% chance of rain on Monday with a low temperature of 52 degrees. On Tuesday, it's going to be 61, scattered showers throughout the day, so make sure to break out your umbrella and rain boots for Tuesday with low degrees of 39. Wednesday, it's going to be 61, but it's going to be a bright and beautiful day outside for Wednesday. So we would like to give a big shout out to WKYT for our great weather maps. We're so thankful for that sponsorship with that. So we're going to wrap it up and move on to Harvey for sports.
Morehead State University took on conference opponent Jacksonville University this past Saturday. The Eagles won a close one with the score being 30-22. The Eagles scored 2 touchdowns in a 48-second span with less than 3 minutes remaining. The Eagles ended an 11-game losing streak to the Dolphins. They also improved to 3-3 overall and 1-1 in the Pioneer Football League. MSU now turns their attention toward the homecoming game this Saturday against Butler at 2 p.m. University of Kentucky football played against SEC opponent Arkansas University this past Saturday at Kroger Field. The Wildcats had a tough start, down 13-7 at half. Lynn Bowden led a Kentucky rally and beat Arkansas 24-20 to snap the Wildcats' 3-game losing streak. The Wildcats are 3-3 overall and 1-3 in the SEC. The Wildcats go on the road this Saturday to play against conference foe University of Georgia. MSU girls soccer team took a loss to Southeastern Missouri on Sunday. NewsCenter was there.
The Morehead State soccer team suffered a 5-1 defeat against Ohio Valley Conference foe Southeastern Missouri.
Goal by number 11, Katie Quinn, her first goal of the season.
On Sunday, this loss drops a 4-10 record overall and 2-4 in conference play for the Eagles. Junior Katie Quinn scored a goal in the 27th minute. The Eagles was Quinn's first of the 2019 season. The Eagles had a chance to tie the match 2 minutes later when sophomore Nicole Palmer had a look on a free kick from outside the box, still a few inches above the goal.
Go forward there, Quinn! Good. That's fine.
The Eagles return to action on Friday as they travel to Austin Peay for a match that is scheduled for 5 o'clock p.m.
We will be right back with more news after the break.
Many local residents got together at the Rowan County Public Library to hear a mysterious murder story that occurred in the Floyd County mountains years ago. Stephen Banks was able to talk to the author and gather more details.
Crime. So at this point, everybody's confused. There's a lot of speculation. Well, who could have done this?
On October 3rd, book author Michael Crisp came to the public library to talk to locals about his book, Murder in the Mountains. This involved a young high school cheerleader in Floyd County who was beaten to death by an unknown suspect. This became the most mysteriously unsolved murder case that happened in eastern Kentucky.
Well, it was to commemorate the 70th anniversary of one of Kentucky's most tragic crimes, and that is the murder of Muriel Baldridge, which happened 70 years ago in Floyd County.
Baldridge's murder case is one of the most popular cases in the history of Kentucky murders. Still, to this day, nobody knows who the suspect is.
So in June of 1949, a 17-year-old cheerleader at Prestonsburg High School named Muriel Baldridge was found mysteriously murdered underneath the West Prestonsburg Bridge right there by the Big Sandy River. And this murder set off a really bizarre investigation, a controversial trial, and it ended up being one of the most famous cold cases in Kentucky history.
The book explains the bizarre murder case, which includes twists and turns along with a sensational trial and a controversial verdict.
The book is just basically a true crime book that revisits the case and brings out all the evidence, but it also is a tribute to the girl herself, to Muriel Baldridge.
For NewsCenter, I'm Stephen Banks. The MSU Police Department has a new member on the force. Officer Harley Catron joined the team Wednesday, October 2nd. MSU Police Department says she had good training with the police academy and she has a good personality that will make her fit well in a university environment. According to the Morehead News, Catron is a graduate of Montgomery County High School and Berea College. Catron is also a graduate of the Kentucky State Police Academy and a former Bath County Sheriff's Deputy.
A Kentucky family is filing a lawsuit against the state of Tennessee after their toddler was swept away in a flash flood during the summer while the family was at a state park. The lawsuit is claiming there was a series of human errors on the park, including the park rangers giving bad directions on how to evacuate during the flood. The family believes there should have been greater precautions taken by the park, knowing that rain was in the forecast. The state park has declined to comment.
Students and teachers from the region gathered in Aduc this weekend for Morehead's writing project.
Drive art. Like, how does the shame from where you come from, how does the shame...
Ballroom 329 in Aduc held this semester's writing project.
This event is held by Deanna Maskell, who is an instructor of English and founder of this event at Morehead State University. This event is open to students, high school English teachers, and English professors to give them new curriculum ideas to help their students.
Well, the Morehead Writing Project is focused on improving the teaching of writing, and we work with teachers from kindergarten through college. And one of the foundational principles is if you're going to teach people to be writers, then you need to be a writer yourself. So this is a writing retreat where we're coming together and we're going to spend the day writing, as well as learning some tips and strategies for encouraging our students to write.
Reporting for NewsCenter, I'm Megan Jones.
NASA confirms that by the end of this week, the first female spacewalk will take place outside the International Space Station. The original date for the spacewalk was delayed due to system failure at the space station and the lack of spacesuits available to fit astronaut Ann McClain. NASA and McClain made the decision to let astronaut Nick Hague to take McClain's position instead. McClain says, "Leaders must make tough calls, and I am fortunate to work with a team who trust my judgment. We must never accept a risk that can be instead mitigated. Safety of the crew and the execution of the mission come first." As of now, the spacewalk is postponed until the power unit is fixed at the station. The agency plans on having 10 spacewalks until the end of 2019. After the break, we'll be right back with more news.
What are your strengths, weaknesses, any prior work experience?
Strengths, I'm really desperate and need this job. Weaknesses, I don't really have any that I know of, but I've been told I'm an excellent juggler.
He should have gone to the suit bank. Career Services, now located on the ground floor of the library, has free professional attire available in the suit bank. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 till 4:30. Stop by and get the right attire to ace your next interview. Hope to see you soon.
For all kinds of shenanigans and tips to make life on campus easier, watch Campus Life on MSU TV.
Hosted by Chaz Jenkins and Jordan Adams, Campus Clive aims to laugh your socks off with a hilarious twist on common campus issues, such as moving on campus.
As you can see, it's already taken its toll, but it'll be worth it in the end. I can't feel my hands.
Or cooking on a budget. 2 episodes of Campus Life available on MSU TV Channel 85 or on the web at msutv.net.
MSU's Campus Activities Board, also known as CAB, hosts different events throughout the year for students to attend. NewsCenter's Sarah Fashipe was there to check out all that CAB had planned for students right now.
So CAB is the organization on campus that coordinates and organizes all the events and activities for students to participate in, such as New Student Days. We have Movie on the Lawn. There's a certain part of the street that we, shut down, and then we listen to music and have a block party. Right now we are going to be doing silent disco for homecoming. We are planning all the events for homecoming.
For NewsCenter, I'm Sarah Fashipe.
The flu season is coming up, and this year's flu season is on track to be as bad as the 2009 H1N1 swine flu pandemic. Flu seasons are notoriously unpredictable, but there are already clues that the upcoming season may be especially difficult. Clinical professor Dr. Robert Atmar says the most important thing is for people to get their flu vaccine and get it before the epidemic starts. MSU services are offering flu vaccinations for students who might need one.
MSU's homecoming is approaching this weekend, which means be on the lookout for many activities. The events begin Friday morning with a memorial brick ceremony at the Little Bell Tower Memorial Plaza. There will also be an alumni reception Friday night in ADUC. Saturday morning, the homecoming parade will start at 9:30, leading into a Decades brunch. Then for the main event, the MSU Eagles take on Butler during the football game. During the game's halftime, the 2019 homecoming queen and king will be announced. Be sure to make your way out to the homecoming festivities this weekend. That's all the news we have for you this week.
Join us next week for your weekly news.